You are this amazing being with this unlimited capacity to make a difference. You are here to make an impact. I know you know that. At a deep level, when I say those words, there's that in you that resonates deeply with it. It's like, yeah, of course I know that. And you're working to bring that impact, to express the vision and mission and purpose that you are uniquely designed to deliver. And it may be that sometimes as you're building your business, as you're doing your work, there may be a disconnect between what is it to truly bring my spirituality, spiritual principles into my business, is into my work. My name is Felicia Searcy, your Dream Life Activator. And today I want to help you understand how to bring spiritual principle into your business. Not just bring it into your business, but let it actually be the foundation upon which you build your business. We're building it from a spiritual foundation. Now, I'll get the words out here, is actually a non negotiable. And if this is resonating with you, I invite you to join me. I've got a masterclass coming up this afternoon. If you want more information, we will get that to you. Just put impact in the comment section, where we're going to dig much deeper into the system, that there's actually a spiritual success system to help you multiply exponentially the impact that you are here and you know you are meant to make. All right, so how do we do this? How do we bring our spirituality into our businesses? How do you establish business based in spiritual principle? Well, first of all, number one, understand that you have a purpose. You are designed for a unique purpose. Now, doesn't mean that it's going to show up in the same way every day of your life, that the actual manifestation, the actual expression of that purpose may morph and change over the years. Like, I know, for instance, my purpose is to help people unlock their power and put it in service to a life that they love, knowing that this is their highest contribution to the body of humanity. And it is the way that you deepen your sense of knowing of a life force energy, that sense of communion and companionship with the very power that created you. So you are designed for a purpose. And it's not a drudgery. It's not a purpose of hard work and, oh, I got to live my purpose. I got to live my mission. When you're living on purpose, you're alive. You're your most joyous. When you are living on purpose, you know you're living on purpose when you come alive in the presence of that work. Yeah, what a nugget. Purpose can change, that we are designed. Your purpose doesn't change. The expression of your purpose changes. My purpose has been the same from the day I came out of the womb, to help people discover their power and unlock it, to put it in service to a life that they love, knowing this is their highest contribution to the body of humanity. Now, the ways I've done that: I taught school, I was a speech therapist, I was a minister. I did it when I worked at McDonald's, that I interacted with my coworkers in a particular way to help them really understand just how powerful they were and how to unlock that spiritual capacity to put it in service to a life that they love. So the vehicle may change, but the purpose does not change. And you're living on purpose when you come alive, when you're engaged in whatever that activity is. And again, the activities may change, but your fundamental purpose, if you look at the through line, there's a through line that follows your entire life, that this is what you're designed for. Now, don't get all, weirded out, like, oh my God, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? Here's how you find your purpose. Find those things that bring you most alive. In your business, what are the things that you do that absolutely bring you most alive? And what's behind the aliveness when you're engaged in that activity? That's your purpose. All right, so number one, understand that you are designed for purpose, and your business is one of them, multiple ways for you to express that purpose. That's how we're talking about. How is it that you ground your business in spiritual principle? and why this is a non-negotiable. And if this is resonating with you, please comment in the comment section and make plans to join me this afternoon for my free masterclass, where we're going to dig into this system, the spiritual success system, at a much deeper level. All right, number one, you are designed for purpose. Number two, you have that purpose because people are praying for what you have to offer. People are praying to be able to experience and be served by your purpose. So number one, you have a purpose. Number two, there are people praying for you. There is a through line between what you are designed uniquely to bring our world and people that need what is uniquely yours to bring. There are people waking up every day saying, wow, I long for, I wish, this is what I need. They may not know you. They may not know exactly how to articulate it. And that's why, the importance of marketing and enrollment and all of those elements come into play here. And what I run across so often with the amazing people that I get to work with is that they often question whether or not anybody's really going to want what they have to offer. Is it needed? And the reason why grounding your business based in spiritual principle is to understand that this is not an intellectual activity. This is not a cerebral process. It's to understand that you have been divinely designed for your purpose, because there are people who uniquely need what you are uniquely designed for, that there are people who need what you uniquely bring. You would not be given a purpose if there weren't people praying for what you have to offer. When you think about it, if we're coming back to spiritual principle and that there is an energy, there is a force moving through you, expressing by means of you, that it would be a rather cruel energy, rather cruel universal intelligence, a cruel God. Let's just put it that way. It would be a rather cruel God that would give you a purpose and then say, hey, but there's nobody around who's going to want this. That's just, when you think about nature, nature's efficient. Nature doesn't make things unless there's a reason for it. Not only is there a reason for you being here, but there's a reason for your purpose. There's a reason for your mission. So really own that, and own there are people who are asking for you. There are people who are asking for what you have to bring. And so when we're talking about grounding your business in spiritual principle, that is a key component, is to understand that you are designed for a purpose because there is a need in our world. And the more you're able to ground that, and again, this is what, my husband must want to kiss me because my nose is really itching. Understand that from a spiritual perspective, you are filling a void, a need that's in our world that only you can fill in the way in which you are designed. So number one, you are designed with purpose. Number two, there are people praying for you. Number three, create a vision. Now, I know that lots of people talk about creating a vision, and people say, have a vision and throw it out to the universe. When we establish our businesses in spiritual law and spiritual principle, you don't have a vision, you are receiving a vision. So I want you to really think in terms of allowing yourself to receive the vision. It's a vision that will allow you to answer the prayer of people that you're serving with your purpose. So grounding in spiritual principle. Number one, understand that you have purpose. Number two, that there are people praying for your purpose. Number three, receive the vision. You don't throw it out. You're receiving it from the universe. You're receiving the vision that the universe has for you to uniquely express that uniqueness of you. All right, so that's number three. Number four, now you're able to receive guidance. When you're clear about your purpose, you know there are people praying for you. You allow yourself to receive that vision. You write that vision out. Now tap into the guidance that is always here. And here's the thing about living from a spiritual foundation, building business and spiritual principle. is understanding that the guidance is not linear. The guidance isn't going to be laid out as a plan. Now, you definitely want to have a plan and hold that plan loosely and know that you are being guided, and you receive the vision and then receive the plan, and hold the plan loosely. Hold that plan where you're willing to take the next step. You know, it's interesting that it was suggested, and I've heard the idea, to do a summit. Now, I didn't want to do a full-on summit, but I knew it was time for me to start sharing the people that I love with my community. And so it's like a 2-week thing. In 2 weeks, I'm throwing together, and you'll get more information about this within the next week or so, where I'm bringing together some of my wonderful colleagues and closest friends and people that I admire who built out terrific success, grounding their businesses in spiritual principle. And I'm just starting to do interviews, and I'm just starting to do it. It's awkward. It's going to be probably maybe messy, maybe not. But the thing about it is that when we're willing to be led, we're willing to do it afraid. We're willing to do it awkward. We're willing to allow it to be messy, knowing that there is a divine power, there is a universal intelligence that's taking what appears to be our mess and molding it in ways that can serve. And that's the thing, when we're grounded in spiritual principle, to understand that when we're led by that power and we're taking those actions, our human element, our human aspect of us may feel awkward and uncomfortable, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing, and gosh, this feels so messy. And to understand that there is a divine intelligence that's undergirding all of it, that's guiding all of it, that it is the container in which all of it is happening, and that all of it will be used in ways that will fundamentally transform the people that we get to interact with. And then number 5, celebrate. Allow yourself to celebrate your growth. Allow yourself to give deep and profound gratitude. Know where the good is coming from. Know where the guidance is coming from. Know where the purpose comes from. Know where your vision comes from. Give thanks for all of those things. Give thanks for the movement. Give thanks for the results. And more importantly, give thanks for who you are becoming in the process. All right, so that's a taste of what's going to happen in the masterclass this afternoon. Today, you still have time to get in on it. If you want that information about how to join me for my free masterclass this afternoon, the Ultimate Impact Multiplier Masterclass, where I will walk you through the spiritual success formula in order for you to own your purpose, become the answered prayer for others, let yourself see the vision that Life Force Energy has for you, hear the guidance, and receive the good. Come this afternoon, put the word impact in the comment section, and we will make sure that we get that information to you. It is my joy to be your partner in believing. My name is Felicia Searcy. I hope to see you this afternoon. Mwah. God bless.